This guy's a winner. Give it up for Tim Carver, everyone.
All right, well, thanks for having me. I wanted to do something for a show that's coming up this weekend, and I spent months and months trying to figure out what I was going to do for this show because of the competition that I did a particular card trick that didn't go so well, as many of you know. So I kind of revised what I was going to do, 3 or 4 times, Dave? A couple times. And I finally stumbled upon something that I thought was a little bit more me. I decided to tell you guys a little bit about myself through my magic. Does that sound pretty cool? Sure. All right. I'm going to try. I'm going to tell you basically my first tricks, how I got into magic, and my favorite tricks. Okay? My first trick that I ever did was a card trick. I learned it from a YouTube channel. I don't remember the channel, and I don't remember the exact trick. But it was a card trick, and I need somebody to take these cards and shuffle them. Who's good with the deck of cards here? You? Could you shuffle these? That'd be all right. Just mix them up so I don't know anything. Now, this was a beginner trick, so it's not going to be amazing, but it was the very first trick that I learned and that I remember anyway. You happy with that? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So, here's what we'll do. I need 2 people to pick a card. You want to pick a card, sir? All right, go ahead. Anyone you like. Which one? That one? Okay, cool. Show it around, make sure everyone sees it. Would you like to pick a card? Okay. Which one do you want? That one? Okay, great. Everyone see your cards? Good? All right. Now, where would you like to put your card? It's up to you. Just say stop.
Stop.
Right there? Place it there. Perfect. You guys know the card on this side, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you showed this card to that side. Perfect. All right. You can place it there. Now, this was the very first trick I learned. It was from Simple Channel. This was 6.5 years ago today. Almost, anyway. And it was a very simple trick. It was based off of skill and then magic. The first part was skill, and it looked like this. Let's see. That's one card. What was your card, sir?
10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds. Just like that. Now, the thing is, that was skill. It took me a long time to learn how to do that. I wanted to do yours with some magic. What was your card?
4 of hearts.
4 of hearts? Like that. Just like that. That was with magic. Now, that was the first trick that I learned. I wanted to show you guys some of my newest magic. It actually uses this. Anybody familiar with this? Sure. It's a Rubik's Cube. A lot of people play with these. Most popular toy in history, actually. And this is the newest piece of magic that I've added to my repertoire. And I really do like doing this. And the reason is because it's everybody can relate to this. It's a really cool piece that everybody's wanted to know how to solve these. I used to think you'd have to rip off the stickers and spray paint and pull the thing apart to try and fix it. But then I figured out how it works. You see, there's a couple of principles to get this to work. There are 2 stories of thought, basically, where there's a two-handed method, where you mix it two-handed like this, right? And then there's a one-handed method. This is the one that interests me. I wanted to be able to solve this one-handed without looking. And I actually learned how to do it. Do you think I could do this, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. We're going to try this. I'm going to put it behind my back. How fast do you think I could do this? Just out of curiosity.
5 seconds.
5 seconds? All right. You want now? Like that? Is that too fast? Now, I do have to admit, I cheat. I don't actually know how to solve one of these things, unfortunately. See, when you mix it, it's not actually being mixed. All it needs is a little toss and it'll solve itself. Do you believe that? Some cubes are spring-loaded, that sort of thing, right? And you can see it's still mixed on that side, right? And if you toss it, that'll actually solve it just like that, right? Now, that's the newest piece of magic that I learned. I wanted to show you, after that, I kind of moved on from cards and Rubik's Cubes and things, and I moved to coin tricks. And coin tricks were a daunting task because it takes a lot more finger dexterity and a lot more sleight of hand to get away with a coin trick than it would a card trick or a Rubik's Cube trick. But I wanted to show you my favorite coin trick, and I do need the help of somebody. Andy, you want to help with this one? All right. Now, when I started this coin trick, I was actually using quarters. Since then, I got these $50 from a friend of mine named John Thompson. He thought quarters were a little bit unprofessional, so he got me these just to be a little bit nicer. So I want you to check these out, make sure they are real $50. You can see those, right? You can see all of them. Mm-hmm. Yep.
They are.
You happy with that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Look good.
All right. Now, I started with quarters, like I said, and the reason why I moved on to half dollars is because they're a little bit larger, easier to see, that sort of thing, right? We're going to try something. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Sir? You are. Okay, perfect. Could you hold out your right hand? Awesome. We're going to try this. This trick is actually based off imagination. How good would you say your imagination is?
Very good.
Very good? Okay. We're going to test that then. I'm going to give you all 4 coins just like that. And with your other hand, could you stack those up like a stack of poker chips? Yeah, just like that. Okay, great. And you can show your hand so that, oh, careful there. Good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, stack those up again. Cool. Again, I said this was going to be based off of your imagination. So I want you to imagine for a moment as if you could hold your hand just like that. Yeah. As if you could imagine to take one of those coins and place it into my hand. Okay? So can you actually do that? Imagine if you take it and place it. Go ahead. You've done that?
Wait, there's one there.
You actually think you... Wait, there is.
I have 3.
That's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
That's very cool. Check this out. Make sure it's not a figment of your imagination. We wouldn't want that.
No, it's real.
No, that's real? Okay. I'm going to give you the rest. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. Stack those up again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. All right. Now, first time we had you imagine if you took a coin and it actually appeared. That was kind of cool. But this time what I want you to do is actually give me a coin and we'll see what happens. And close your hand around the rest. Awesome. Now you can see that I actually have a coin here, right? You can see that? You've got 3. We're going to try this. We're going to use your imagination to go back to the moment where you had 4, okay? But the question's still the same. Did you really give me a coin? Or did you just imagine?
I really gave you a coin.
You did?
I did.
I think you have an overactive imagination because I have nothing and you have all 4. Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that all 4? That's pretty cool. Give them a round of applause. Now, after coin magic and card magic and Rubik's Cubes, and that was my favorite coin trick that I learned, I wanted to actually do my favorite card trick. And for this, I need the help of 2 people. Who wants to help and come on up here?
I guess I'll be the first.
Okay, come on up.
Can I help?
Yeah, you're welcome. Could you pull up a chair? Do you want to help with this?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect.
I was getting the other views.
Okay,
Stuff.
okay.
Good.
I'm going to do this. So, now this is my favorite card trick, and you guys will probably recognize this from the competition. I have practiced a great deal since then. We're going to try this. Would you like to go first, or you?
Yes, I'll go first.
Okay. Here's what I'd like you to do. Go ahead, just cut off a chunk of cards, like 10 to 15, 15, 20, something like that, right off the top there.
Okay.
Okay, you happy with that?
Yep.
Perfect. Now with that chunk of cards, those are yours.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like you to look at that bottommost card, like that. Perfect.
Okay.
And shuffle those cards. Okay, good. And same thing with you, although we're going to do a little bit differently, you see. We're going to try something amazing over here and something impossible with you. Okay? Here's what I'd like you to do. Same thing, just cut off like 10 to 15, 15, 20, something like that. Good? Okay. Now, instead of looking at the bottom card, what I'd like you to do is take the bottom card and put it in your pocket without looking. I'll turn away. That way I can't see anything. Done that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So can you, you'd say that that's just about impossible to actually know what that card was, because you yourself don't know and nobody else saw it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to do something amazing over here in a moment. But first we'll do the impossible, because you always start there. Now, I'm going to try and discern your card and give this a shot here. Now, you cut off a chunk of cards, roughly half of the remainder pack. I'd say there's, I don't know, like 26, something like that over here. Somewhere in that ballpark anyway. And I'm going to try and discern your card, on which well, you can't think of it, so I'll just get this. Let's see, it's a black card, a spade, maybe. Do me a favor, out of your pocket, take out the 7 of spades.
That's it.
That's it? Hey! Now that was impossible. Now we're going to do something amazing with you. You cut off a chunk of cards. You don't know how many cards. We're going to try and discern how many cards are left by the talent of the pack. I don't know if many people know that. Try this. I think you're holding 18 cards. Count them, but don't let me see any of them. Tell me when you have 18. You can count out loud if you'd like. Is that 18?
Yep.
That's 18. That's pretty cool.
Pretty good, yeah.
Now you shuffled those, right? So I couldn't know the order. And what I'd like you to do is turn those cards towards you so you can see every single one of those cards.
Okay.
Okay? Perfect. And concentrate on just your card. Let all the other ones kind of fade from your mind.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And could you hand me the 4 of clubs, please?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. Great. And the 2 of hearts, that'll be the next one. 2 of hearts, awesome. 7 of diamonds, I don't believe that one was your card either. Where's that? Okay, perfect. 3 of clubs and the 4 of hearts.
4 hearts.
Yeah, 4 of hearts, 3 of clubs. Then the 6 of diamonds, I think. Couldn't have been your card, because your card was a black card, wasn't it?
Correct.
It was? All right. Let's see, we're looking for the, well, it wasn't the ace of spades. That one would have been too obvious. 5 of hearts. It couldn't have been a spade. I think it was a club. So hand me the 9 of spades and the 2 of spades. Yeah. 9 of spades, 2 of spades. Perfect. And the Queen of Hearts, we know it was a black card and a club, so we'll get rid of the Queen of Hearts, the 3 of diamonds, and the Queen of Clubs, because I think your card was a face card, but I don't believe it was a queen. Awesome. And the 8 of Hearts, we know that couldn't have been it, right? Awesome. And then the 6 of spades and the 5 of spades, right? And then the 9 of Hearts is the last one. And you're holding on to which card?
King of clubs.
Was that your card?
Yes, it is.
That was. So that's my favorite card trick. Those are my favorite tricks, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome job.